abusia nanso so yakwasia da bio me mankrenkre bia achi mankrenkre bia akwaba at the time with Maame Grace Jumedi Kese. So today we are discussing goddess of the Codices. Me say mo obia enye emotional. Mo obia enye emotional. Again, obia enye by force so ana mandatory so say hwe. Aha misro yen fixes platform ni mole utiri ho. Ti obetwam a na watwam koboko. It's a free world. I mema konkonsaf woni omo hwe ye ni fake account ni na so akwa abakese pa. In fact, I appreciate enipa mienu bi. Unfortunately, edina me chro ye no me ja wo fie. Rituals na me kan wo last week episode ni mu no omo to omobo e no omo type ni nyina kama e no omo de to. I thank you so much. Mu nyina ye nyina na ye ade we together. Inti no, I appreciate what you did. Pa, thank you so much. Na ebi musu bi sa se abrochirefo akam unka mu kra. So what tell for na wo share ubetimi afa train uye nso ni wi abetimi afa train no wakwa another we na wo de akokos wo Miami a ubetimi akọ California akọhwiego ubetimi akọ Michigan akọhwiego ubetimi akọ bia nti wonka akire na ebinum so bisa se enya full moon na misro se ye full moon se ye half moon se ye quarter moon oba bia bu ne nsa bosom no 28 days no. So it's all about the moon cycle. Aha, enti obi ani wo betimi ayi ne ho afim na ebi nso bisa se wo betimi aye ne multiple times ana a choice you can do it. Just wo betimi aye a reverse till say wo behu say wow thinking capacity no aye very straight and sharp. The evidences will tell you whether you should keep on doing it or stop doing it. Obi nso bisa se every Sunday na ya akwasida ya na misramo wo platform no so help each other. Enye every Sunday na ya akwaside me kan say akwaside na monye because saa de no de ehodi ye lineage no nti na ubeyo na misanso kire mu say ne ye calendar no so resonate so what I say enti so be bisa say oh every day na ya akwaside na ma kire mu say da bi ewo data esi so wo mboa bi na watumi de aboa. Let's do this together. Why? I welcome you once again to Time with Maame Grace. On this platform I'm always the prettiest preacher. Kasongo. I call me Saint Osika. I am the only living saint in this whole world. I'm a pure African woman. I will do anything for my continent. So goddess of the Codices is what we are discussing now. Remember when I did the editorial on Mother God, I mentioned that Hathor was the original God and the first deity known to mankind. I think I've mentioned Hathor. When the confusion is too much, and somebody will sit in a religious sect and tell me I don't know, that is when I will hammer the holes and go deeper to it for you to know that you are just in a trap. And now traumatic covenant be. I will talk to you about traumatic covenant and twin flame. And I do we a episode be na me no mo hijack ye for practice na mi jaye, but we will still continue this evening. Tima enye we hia asem. Se wo was our condition ni mu a men ma wadwen ye wo se wunim dododo. Ye open up and let everybody find him or herself because won no obi anya nkopon. Me pese wo tia se wa say ede mame. Nti it is believed say Hathor and or yet the first God known to mankind. Na ebinom se da bi, ebinom se say. So I decided say mekom deep ni na ye hu ye ni so. This statement is what brought out most of the debate. This debate has existed for many centuries. And I'm aware that my opinion and theories on these deities will be challenged or seen in the same light. But it's a free world. Opinions are like noses. Everybody is entitled to one. Because ade ye din pa wo wi ase eni se obi a ya kye na dwen no ne ye de ato prison na wo yi na firi mu no menye wadwen se ye easy watena kwa ye comfortable nti dia wo ka bia enye nasem nti wontumi enforce obi till one becomes conscious of him or herself no wontumi enforce no but wontumi so nchire obi ade a onka. You can't force anybody into fraternity a onye ready a free will. Enti munya nkopon ana mu Jesus no kora baaye no wankasa monko force ose monko ka asem no na de obagie adi no mommo na sunhye agya oba na nkronkron di mu wankasa monko force obia. So allow, read your Bible and preach your Bible. If you really believe say wonya blogger stay with your Bible, because that's actually what you are supposed to preach. Or say, man, why are you suffering? The issues going on in church, is it done? Is it done for you to come and handle awakening issues? Rapture. So, who are the 3 female deities in this discussion? I had a confusion in our want to bombarded with knowledge. Now one kasa wakotena no why your calculation no. Now what settle what baby kulem with your own free will. And yeah by force. So to mercy. So these 3 goddesses, and I make an yebabekum, memamu all sort of manuscripts, any scriptures, whatever. Na muamudi abubum. Me say one kasa use wadwin na you decision and yeah so. So these 3 goddesses, we will look at Sophia. Na yahwe Hathor, na fe yahwe Mary Magdalene. Who is Mary Magdalene? Who is Hathor? And who is Sophia? You better omu from different perspectives. Now one kasa wahwe calculation. The spiritual question being asked is whether Maame Grace is right in saying Hathor came first. We no be bisa say I don't know say Hathor, I don't know say Hathor. Yensha ade. Ade eku e before pa ye copy and paste. When you working musu. Say na say mu wono na mo ye engagement ni ade na wa hye so montade. When you preach somebody's culture, now fall in love with it. They trap you so easily. No ne de na mo hu na mo kasa. Munim ne ekoso. Me say mo be te say Palestine for no. Mo be tena asase no so na mo ni asase baako. Mo fa mo tena wona mo hwe. Ti wo bi say Hathor na e ba first a. Copy and paste na akosi en so much. How can ancient manuscript justify this? And how come Sophia, Eon, and a spirit who is part of the watchers of all energies not be the first known spirit or God? Because when you mention Sophia, you mention eons and you mention watchers. Inti adenti na Maame Grace beka say enye Sophia mom no ye the first goddess, but rather Hathor. Mama yenkom deep ne yenhwe. So end of all these questions is that men want to understand the right lineage of these gods so they can know which to worship or align with appropriately. When any purpose or muhu. We and necessary obia bisa. We necessary obia to meet ase. Ebeboa ye nyina, ebeboa ye nyini, na ebema yadwini mu nso so adaye ho. Yadwini entimi nye ntanta. I know it may sound unnecessary. Obi beka se na efa ho bei na ato efa ho papa. Efa ho because ade a wunim pe ene ade etumi je wo nkwa. Considering my stand on worship and the fact that it doesn't make sense for me that academics and theologians who have spent years in schools to gain degrees and have become masters of big occult societies and looking for justifications within their experiences and knowledge to worship rightly. When we say occult groups near there, don't take Christianity out of it. It's equally occult. They have their occult grandmasters all over. And I've said everybody they are also occult. It's a book that is guiding them. Anything a rule and regulation a guide no, you be na setting it up no do be at so or a occult group. Occult group simply means in crofo makom ho abom no mo de o madwen asi ade ba akoso. So Christianity is not different. Fatu trim. I will never do this editorial to show someone who to worship. I don't care what you worship. I don't even have a problem with you worshiping whatever. The point is, the American said, na membe chichirin show be con and until na platform where you free. I will never tell anybody say kwa worship way. That is not assembly. That is not the agenda. Machiro adeko potia me hwehwe any adeko potia me ye. Nti so bebe ka tiro say the agenda is the godless awabon. Ade otumi hu ye pe ye brofo obi kasa. Na adwene no amoa. Mo kan tire ne say me nam kan. So when they say cult, they are also part. They just don't know. Their knowledge about what they are doing is zero. That is their problem. when you operate in the lowest vibrations and frequencies, what to one a year or so we drew baby. Well, time I started abrabona I to a sab, me first car me tree me toy, nay a sab, me name said that soon put here. Oh, ya, na feel you know about better, no about talk here, na feel better, a bayani better, Camry, a talk here, Serento, ye talk, hey, and then no cry, ye lose count. Inti se wo twisa ayi alachana wo pepa ho debia because that is what you have. It doesn't mean you cannot grow. So allow people to grow in their knowledge. I don't think you are that wicked. But since history has been distorted and changed so many times, understanding the non-academic but visionary perspective, difficult for nipa that need to understand. Omo pese obia nko school nko sua ade na obia read books obi no hu book no read e otro ye na wo read bi na wo so wadwen se dan wo so ntumi experience hwe na. That is what makes us special, because if you can't trust books and your instinct can be manipulated, your only real option is to go beyond the physical to true visionary instincts. And for that reason, I have decided to educate us all on these 3 goddesses. Because makachira oda. So to be Maame ana papa ekokrom na obi hwehwe na ni so ma ana. Obefi o mekachira so onipa na hweme papa. Obekachira se menene kunye. Ade said the other side no so wetie nti na me wo wiase. Mintie nipa ba ko asem na mimbu asem ne da. Ade mate both sides. Cause obi eni wa obeka se ono onye. Adisa Maame Grace. Me ade a menye wo ho de meka to se menye. Me yeso a meka to se meye. Minimnya mtumi ye, minimnya mintumi so onye.